Optoma UHZ58LV. Underrated bright 4K laser home theater game changer.
You finally have the living room you always wanted. Beautiful furniture, perfect couch, great sound system, and you're still watching on a 65-inch screen that feels small the moment you sit down. You paid for space, yet every night you shrink your experience to fit a television. The hidden cost no one talks about is how much life you're quietly giving up every time you settle for good enough. Haven't you already waited long enough to feel what a real cinema screen feels like in your own home? Over months that turn into years, you lose countless evenings to a picture that never quite fills the wall, never quite disappears into the movie. You spend more on streaming services than ever, yet the image stays trapped in a glowing rectangle that reminds you it's just a TV. Your energy fades with every compromise. Dim HDR, washed-out colors when the lights are on, the quiet resentment that your room could be spectacular but isn't. You start choosing smaller movies, shorter series, anything that doesn't expose how limited the screen really is. The worst part? You've accepted this as normal, and that acceptance is silently stealing the one thing you can't get back, the feeling of being completely transported by what you watch.
This is where Optoma UHZ58LV enters, and everything changes. It's a true 4K UHD laser projector that stays bright at 3,000 ANSI lumens and lasts 30,000 hours with zero lamp swaps, period. Quiet superpowers you feel immediately. Real HDR10+ that actually uses dynamic metadata scene by scene, 90% plus DCI P3 color so accurate filmmakers would nod. Filmmaker mode that refuses to let Netflix recolor the director's intent. Pure engine processing that makes dark scenes deep and bright scenes controlled. Gaming input lag down to 4.2 milliseconds when you need it, and instant on and off like flipping a light switch. Last month, I watched Dune Part 2 with my brother, who swore he'd never like projectors. Halfway through the sandworm sequence, he whispered, "This is the best I've ever seen this movie look. Anywhere." That's allowed now every single night.
Immediate result, the first night you turn it on, the image fills your wall and the room finally feels complete. Weekly win, HDR content looks visibly better than any television in your price range because laser maintains brightness and color forever. Long-term freedom, no lamp costs, no brightness decay, no regret 10 years from now. Projector Central measured 3,000 genuine lumens that hold up in real rooms. 2 separate owners told me they sold their 77-inch OLEDs after 3 weeks because 120 inches of perfect 4K simply ended the debate. Every major reviewer now lists the UHZ58LV as the default recommendation when someone wants bright room 4K that lasts. It's quietly superior to every lamp projector because it never dims, never needs service, and never makes you choose between movies and daylight. I noticed this after 3 weeks. I stopped noticing the projector existed. I only noticed the film.
The deepest felt benefit is simple. You walk into your own living room and it finally feels like yours, every single night. Today is better than tomorrow because stock is actually limited right now, and the peace of mind starts the moment it's ordered. Link in the description, first one, pinned to the top. Click it, choose your screen size, and I'll see you on the other side, where the credits roll and the lights come up and you realize you're not just watching movies anymore. You're finally home. Welcome.